Hey guys, welcome back to Amanda's Favorites, where I have new videos every week, usually Tuesdays at noon, and each month I share an extra personal video or a Zoom call with my patrons. If you're interested in finding out supporting me over there, that link is always down in the description. Welcome into my channel. If you're new here, I share my own personal planning, but I also share a lot of planner reviews, and that is what today is about. Today I'm reviewing the Cultivate What Matters 2024 Powersheets Goal Planner. This goal planner plus all their new accessories for it launch tomorrow, October 4th, over on Cultivate What Matters. I do have a coupon code down below. I believe it only works on Powersheets. I also have an affiliate link with Cultivate What Matters. So anytime you're hopping over there to purchase anything, if you click through my affiliate link, then it gives me credit for your sale. I also make a small percentage of your sale, and it shows the company how many people I bring to them. And that is how I get these launch boxes sent to me. I am so grateful whenever you are making a purchase if you click through my affiliate link. So let's jump right into this review, you guys. Today's review is going to be a little more casual than my normal reviews. I don't have any pricing on these products yet. I have sent off to get pricing, and if I get the pricing before I have to edit this video, then I will stick all the prices on the screen and any specs that I have. So we're going to be exploring this together. This is the product I am excited to share with you because I actually used Powersheets for 2 full years and then another third year, like off and on, probably for about half a year. Powersheets are something that I am very familiar with and that I have a soft spot in my heart for because they were the very first goal planning system that I ever used. So they introduced me to kind of the steps of goal planning beyond just me doing it on my own. The very first year I was in Powersheets was a year they had the plastic coil, if you've been around that long, the white plastic coil, and the cover that's kind of like a really tough plastic placemat with all the beautiful Cultivate leaf confetti on there. And actually, I loved those Powersheets. I did not keep them. I wish I would have, or I would have shown them to you in the video here. I really enjoyed my time in that first year of Powersheets and all that it taught me about goal planning that I can bring into any system that I use. So I think that's what's special about Powersheets is that even if you are not someone who wants to use it every single year, it teaches you so many valuable things, steps, tips, and tricks in goal planning and accountability to use for the rest of your life. I also love that it's an independent goal planner, meaning no matter what planners you jump in and out of for the whole year, because us planner ladies, right, and planner people, we tend to like to try out different planners and we sometimes don't stay in the whole planner, in the same planner the entire year. Having a separate goal planner is nice, in my opinion, because it doesn't lock you into one planner for the entire year. Powersheets, look at those colors, you guys. Let's do the accessories last. Do allow you to tear out your tending list and put it in any planner you're using or up on the fridge. So your tending list every month is perforated and it is easy to tear out, put in any planner pocket, washi tape in a planner, or stick up on your fridge, on your desk, on a clipboard, wherever you want to keep it for the month. So you don't have to keep it in the book. I've actually done it both ways when I've used Powersheets. At different times, I've left my tending list in the book and I've taken it out. So both ways are great. Powersheets have brought back all the color this year. So last year was a little bit more neutral. I call it peaceful, calming, subdued. But they heard from their community and they listened to you loud and clear. You guys wanted the colors back. And so look at all the colorful tabs. Wait till you see all the color inside. They are really beautiful. And I chose this beautiful orchid color. I'm not sure of their official name of it. It's a, wipeable linen that is coated. I love the rounded corners, you guys. I have to say, Powersheets are so beautifully crafted. I don't have one thing to say about they feel so beautifully crafted and like a gift in hand. Gold foiling on this one. Look at this inside pocket. What comes in your pocket is a word of the year card. Really beautiful gold foiling. Your 2024 holidays on here and your 2024 at a glance, and then a sticker sheet in there 2. So that all comes in your pocket. Your pocket is heavy duty, really nice on there. I love the coordinating pocket to the outside color, because you guys know I always say what's on the inside of books is important, because when it is flipped over, that is what I look at all year, is the edge, the corners, the inside, and I love the gold foiling there and the little bit of flowers with the purple color. I love this purple color because it is not one that I have seen ever in Powersheets before. On the back is just the little Cultivate What Matters. Really stunning. When I first opened them this year, I mean, that's the first thing I can say is it was stunning. And if you have been around here a long time and my video quality or color looks different, I just got a new iPhone 15 and I am trying to figure it out and make sure I have it on all the right settings for here. Things look a little bit different. Just give me a couple of videos to learn this, because I'm going from an iPhone 10. So there's some inside information. Let's jump right into a full walkthrough. This is your nameplate page with gold foiling. Beautiful. If you don't know, Powersheets are an intentional goal planner. I should have covered this in the very beginning. There are no weekly planning pages. It is not a weekly planner. There are monthly layouts to help you plan out your goals and intentions and when you're going to do certain things. There are no weekly planning pages. It is not a planner. It is just your goal planner for the year. In the front, you have a big goal prep planning section. In this section, this is what I recommend. If you are new to Powersheets, and even if you're not, because some things have been tweaked and changed up this year, I recommend, if you're brand new to Powersheets, reading through this entire section before you do anything. That way, it makes complete and total sense once you've read through it all. Just read through it like a book. You know, there's lots of pages for writing, so lots of blank space too. It won't take you that long to read through it, but then you will understand where you're going when you start to fill these things out. So first, read through your whole goal prep section at the beginning. You can start your goal prep for 2024 whenever you wish. Now, Powersheets does a whole goal prep time. If you follow them on Instagram or you receive their emails, you will receive all that information. I don't remember the dates of it, but they will walk you through and goal prep with you. Some people like to take a really long time though to do all this. And some people like to do it within just a few days. Some people like to start working on it, you know, as soon as 2 months before the end of the year. And some people like to just, you know, work on it at the very end of the year, or even wait until January. There's no rule of when you need to work on this, and there's no rule that it has to be done by January 1st. I'm just throwing that out there. As they always say, there is no real start date. Sometimes I actually it just depends on my life and the season. If I haven't had time to regroup myself and think about what the next year holds, think about my intentions and goals and habits I want to institute, if I haven't had time to do that before Christmas, I don't want to cram it in to my Christmas days and days after Christmas. Sometimes I will just wait and work on it throughout January. And I might not be done with all that until almost the end of January, but that's okay with me. It's kind of like a nice, quiet hibernation time to think about it, sit on it, fill all this out for even the entire month of January. So if you're someone who, you know, you're watching this video later and you haven't done this and you're thinking it's January or even February and this is too late, it's never too late. Sometimes I feel like I get the best goal planning done once Christmas is over, and even that week after Christmas, which is really magical when we kind of all go back to life after the holidays. Then I really start to think about it. Although other years I've done it, you know, way in advance, like have it all done in November. So there's no rules. Do it whenever it works for you. And you can take a lot of time or you can do it all within just a couple days. I tend to, once I start working on it, just do it all within a couple of days. Let's walk through the goal prep. Having said that, then there are really just a few pages every month for check-ins and for planning your goals for that month to carry them out. And then you have quarterly refreshes in here too, every quarter. Your biggest section really is the goal prep. Your fresh start begins here. And as you can see by the amount of print, they give you a lot of guidance and direction. You also get a link to, I forget the exact proper names. It's something like Goal School. If you purchase a Powersheets, that is a free set of videos that you get to guide you through. I don't know if they're doing a new set of those this year or if they're using the same ones. FYI, Come Alive Again Name what fires you up. I filled out this page for you guys just in like literally less 5 minutes because I wanted to do my pen test on here. So I used all different kinds of pens as I named what fires me up. And actually, I always get surprised when I do Powersheets. Sometimes I think, I know what I'm going to write on that page. It's no surprise. And then once I start writing it, some things pop in there that I didn't know I was going to write. So sometimes it brings out things you didn't know. This paper is amazing. 80-pound paper, you guys. It is not overly smooth. It doesn't have a lot of tooth, though. It has just a little bit of tooth. It takes all pen well. 80-pound, it feels substantial, as you can see on the back of this page. I mean, you cannot see any of the dark pens, highlighters, markers coming through at all. You can use anything in this book that you want, and it will not show through. So there is our pen test page. Learn from the past. Goal setting is usually about looking forward, but there are rewards waiting for you in the past. So this is reflection. Evaluate where you are now. These are your kind of 8 life sections, but they have left one blank for you so that you can fill it out. But they have community, family, finances, health and wellness, home and spaces, spiritual and personal growth, work and learning, and then a blank one. And you're going to go rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. In each life category. This is called your cultivated life evaluation. Cultivate your mindset, upgrade your mindset, name what matters, make decisions, and then it's kind of like a fill in the blank. My most purposeful year. And you're going to fill these things in. This is one of the new things I believe added this year. And you'll notice how much color is in here on every page. Choose your focus, talking about big dreams, finish lines, habits, brainstorm your goals under each life category. These are your yearly goals here for reference. They give you spaces, and you see that little flag outline? That's because they sell flag stickers of their different colors. So you could assign, each goal section is assigned a color, as you can see from the little flag. So if you want to carry that out into your monthly planning, I just went blank, you guys. I know what this page is because I've used these for so long. Tending list. If you want to carry out the colors to your tending list page and go with their goal category colors that they assign them to, you certainly can. That's not something I ever did. It's an awesome option for those who love to color code, and that's the flags there. You have room for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 goals for the year. Of course, you don't have to do all 8, and also you're going to have time every single quarter to reevaluate these and decide if you want to keep them or if you want to change your mind. So don't feel like you're married to them for the whole year. Break it down. They have this little BLOOM acronym here. Break it down little by little, on purpose, on a schedule, and measurable. For BLOOM, where you're planted, they give you examples here to take you through it. Yearly goal, like steward my finances well. How would you break that down? Yearly goal, grow my friendship. How would you break that down? Then after they've given you those examples, you have your 8 2-page layouts for your 8 yearly goals. If you go with 8, if you only go with 3, like I have before, that's great. If you only go with 5, that's great too. Don't feel like you have to have 8. But each goal gets a 2-page spread for the year. What I want, write your yearly goal. Why are you motivated to achieve it? What I can do, resources needed, check those off. What area is it in? This goal includes habits, finish lines, or a big dream. What does success look like for this goal at the end of 2024? What might get in the way of you making progress on this goal? And how will you have fun with this goal along the way? What will I do? So this is breaking it down into the 4 quarters of the year, this goal. And then what I did, mark your progress in each season. In each quarter, color in if you're making progress on this goal. And so you have 8-page spreads there for your 8 goals. When you get to the end of that, you have a pace yourself for success. And then you have it broken down into season 1, 2, 3, and 4, the 4 quarters of the year, spread out when you're going to focus on what goals and what makes sense. Some you don't need to work all year long on, right? Unless they're like habits that you're going to carry throughout the whole year. So they talk about focus on the first season, spread out your starts, consider your resources, and dig in. Make it easy to remember. This is your word of the year. And they give you some information on how you might want to brainstorm about that. Then once you've chosen it, you can write it in here and why you chose this word. Visualize what's ahead. So here's where you can make like a vision board, 2-page spread, or this is dot grid. You could just use this for your vision board. This could be for notes and mind mapping. Live it out. This is where they give you directions on your monthly pages, how to use them in your tending list. Review your goals, sort your action steps, and simplify and focus. This is a tending list how-to for the beginner. That's why I said definitely to read through all this, but you can of course come back to this every month because this is kind of telling you how to plan your month and how to do your tending list. Believe in the little by little progress, and then routines reset. Decision fatigue is the enemy of good decision. So this is thinking about your new routines for this season. Morning routine, evening routine, weekend reset routine, and then a blank one for any other routine you need. Then you go into quotes pages. Every month is a colorful cardstock quote page. All good things start with one step. Gold foiling on every month, beautiful tabs, and then floral on the back. January, you have your month there, your monthly reset. Important to-dos, so these are the pages that are going to be the same every month. Important to-dos, goals to make progress on my calendar, on my mind. Cultivated life evaluation check-in. Assign each area of your life a number between 1 and 10 for the past month. This will help you celebrate progress and notice areas for extra nourishment. So you're going to go through those 7 life areas and 1 if you add it, and think about how you would rate yourself for the past month so that going into this month, you can see maybe what you want to focus on. Here is your monthly spread. Some people use these, some people don't, I've seen. They use them for all different things. You can use them for planning and mapping your goals. You could use them for writing your family schedule. You could use them for writing a daily gratitude. You can use them for those goal or wellness check-ins. Either way, you have a monthly calendar spread, Sunday start, and notes on the side. And you have a core truth every month. Then you have a weekly rhythms ideas. This is only once per quarter. So weekly rhythms for this season. It's thinking about your days from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. Actually, it goes till 11 because you have half-hour slots. And thinking about what you want your habits and rhythms to be, what you want your days to look like. So mapping that out per season. You could even use highlighters to time block this, and then a note section. As you'll notice, also every page in your Powersheets is numbered, which is really nice just in case you note something to come back to it. It can also tell you that the prep page section is 56 pages long. That seems like a lot, but as you've seen, actually no, sorry, we're into January. The prep page section was 47 pages long. Seems long, but as you've seen, we walked through that whole thing and it didn't seem that long. Monthly pages, the weekly rhythms ideas will only come, I'll show you that, every quarter. This is where you're going to break down your goals for the month, and it's opposite your tending list. So you're going to think of the goals you're going to work on that month. You have enough for 6 spots. It could be goals, habits, right? A project, intention, anything you want to focus on, and then thinking how you're going to break these down into these small action steps. And then there's a little remember at the bottom to help guide you. Don't feel like you have to have 6 or fill in all 6. Then you have room on your tending list. This is where the magic happens to me, but I have actually heard people who say even the tending list is not the big thing for them. They love just the coming in, thinking about each month, being intentional about each month, sitting down and thinking, what is the plan for that month? What do I want to focus on? And they sometimes use their tending list or sometimes don't. So it's interesting because I think that everyone has different needs based on their personality, their time of life, their season of life, even the different seasons of the year. And so whichever sections of the month, bring you the most, serve you the best, then focus on those. If something doesn't serve you, don't feel like you have to force yourself on it. But the tending list was always kind of like my guiding light when I was using Powersheets. That is where you really write out your goals and intentions for the month. Encouraging words, priority, you have the month up there. You have room for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 monthly goals. You have 6 weekly action items or rhythms, and then daily action items or habits for up to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of those. When I use this, I actually didn't use the daily action items or habits because I do yearly habit trackers, as you guys know from my goals videos of how I've been doing my goals and habits and intentions and projects every year. I will post my most recent one from this year of 2023 down in the description if you're interested about how I do that. So it was fine with me that I didn't use that. That's why I say use what you need and don't feel bad about what you don't need. I didn't need the daily actions because I use yearly habit trackers for my habits. And I explain all about why in my goals video. And that's why I'm saying each person needs something different. Tweak it for you. Monthly goals are just those big things to get done that month that you will work on the whole month and you can fill out your progress bar. Weekly action items or rhythms. They could be weekly habits, weekly rhythms. It could even be cleaning the bathroom every week. Something that you want to happen every week. So that's your tending list. It's perforated. You can tear it out like I mentioned before and put it anywhere you need it. On the back, you have a month in review where you come at the end of the month and think about gratitude, good things, goals that are growing well, what's not working, what I read or listened to just for fun, and favorite memories, which I always like that. I always like to think about good things at the end of a month recap. And some people I've heard like this is their favorite part of the whole monthly check-in and goals section. So everyone has a different need. And then if you do tear these out and you want to put them back in, you could of course just clip each one if you want to be able to put it back in. But if you tore it out on the perforated page, you can always washi tape it back in right onto one of these dividers, or you guys can leave your ideas below and let me know. You guys probably have some ingenious ideas for that we can all read. Then you go into your next month. It is the exact same thing, but you don't have the weekly rhythms until your next quarterly reset. So you have your monthly layout, you have your break it down for your 6 goals possibilities for the month, your tending list for the month, your month in review. Look at the beautiful green for March. Then you go into your March monthly, your break it down, your tending list, your month in review. Then you have your quarterly reset. This is what your quarterly resets are going to look like. I'm calling it a reset. They actually call it your quarterly refresh. I'm corrected. Your quarterly refresh. You're going to think about your cultivated life evaluation, even go back and look at it and write in what was your previous score in those categories and what are you feeling like it's at now. So you can compare it after the first quarter. Where have you seen the most growth? What goals need more nourishment? What I am saying no to this season, what I am saying yes to this season. Then a routines reset, that same routines page to think about your morning, your evening, your weekend reset, and any other routine you need. And then the same goals page. Like I said, not to feel like you're married to those 8 goals because you get to rethink them through every quarterly refresh and think about, do you want to keep them? Do you need to tweak them or change them? Or are some not really relevant anymore? Things have changed in your life and you're going to actually take those out. That's okay. Then plan for the season ahead. These pages are yours to use for taking notes, brainstorming habits or actions, or sketching a plan for the next 3 months. We've included our favorite simple brainstorming format here to get you started. Goal and action ideas for the season ahead. And then this page is blank. This one is dot grid. Then you have that weekly rhythms ideas page for the new season. That is in every refresh. Look how cool that green dot grid page is on the back with a core truth. We must believe in what we can't yet see. Believe in what you can't yet see. Your next month, April. So April follows the same. May, June, July. I'll show you the dividers, but every month is the same until you get to the end of your quarter, and then you have the quarterly refresh. And then I will show you the end. Every divider, the colors start over in July and you go back to the hot pink, and you have some different colors of dot grid pages there. We have the green back in September. Did I really show you the June for the quote? They're all the same colors, just repeated. Then when you get to December and you end your year in Powersheets, then you have 2024 year in review. This is just for those special moments each month, a highlight from each month. I would go in and write this at the end of each month or else I wouldn't remember it. And then you have your 2024 year in review here with like favorite memories, best new habit, song on repeat, most surprising goal progress. So you can fill all those in, and then you did it. You guys, you finished your power sheets. They really feel so nice in hand. I forgot to show you how beautifully wrapped your power sheets will come. So I am adding in this here after the fact without my big mic. So that's probably why it sounds different. And I'm playing around with my new iPhone with different lighting settings on it and stuff. So it might even look different than the last time I was on here. But it comes in this beautiful hard box. I like that it's just all a very nice cream color. So you could definitely use it for storage anywhere in your house that you want to store special cards or pictures. And this came so beautiful. I should have filmed it when it was first here. Of course, I already ripped it open. But you get a color sticker that matches your color of power sheets. You have this beautiful band wrapping the box that you saw me take off. It really does feel special when it comes. And then it's wrapped in this like clear, opaque tissue paper, and then you pull it out. I was really impressed when it came with this tissue paper in the box. The wrapping makes it feel very special. That is how your beautiful power sheets will come wrapped. And let's go through the accessories. These are new this year, as far as I know, a set of 8 magnetic bookmarks. Those are in the same colors that they have assigned to each goal. And so you can use these anywhere in your planner that you wish to mark different spots. Your set of 8 magnetic bookmarks. Then you have, these are wildcard pages. If you're new to Cultivate, this is something they do every single year. These are also offered as free printables on their site, but you would just have to print in black and white and cut them down. They're on really nice 80-pound paper. So here are your goals at a glance. You get 4 of those, 1 for each quarter. This is just so they can be accessible to you on the fridge, in your planner, in your journal, in your morning basket, wherever you want them, so that each quarter as you go and reassess your goals and rewrite them, you can keep them forefront in your mind. Then we have a year of celebration, 2 of those. Special occasions to keep track of, or milestones or traditions, you have 2 of those. To cover your whole year, 12 months. And then you have create a life-giving home. This is make a plan to tend to your living spaces. This will simplify your daily life and help you take care of what you have. Organization and decluttering, to be able to check off for the year, declutter, schedule it, when is it done, and different ideas for areas around the house. Encouraging words here. Just give yourself a pep talk with these encouraging words. Add your favorites here so you'll always have a ready supply for your Power Sheets tending list. A daily habit tracker. So this is like your yearly habit tracker for the whole year to track one habit and see the whole year at a glance. You guys know I like to do that. If you have followed me or watched my goals videos. 1,000 hours tracker. So whether you want to track 1,000 hours outside, 1,000 hours of walking, 1,000 hours, could be a lot of different things. 1,000 hours of tracking. Weekend reset. And this is for schedule, home, food, and heart. You have 2 of those to rethink your weekends throughout the year. Daily rhythms. You have an evening routine, 2 of those. I love the florals. You have 2 daily rhythms morning routines when you rethink those. Celebrating wins throughout the year. I love that, to just record all your wins and the date. Go to dinners. Jot down your family's favorite dinners throughout the year. Go to meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner favorites. 2024 books read, and you can mark how many hearts you would give them. What to read next. Title, author, and read. A fun list. Use this sheet to brainstorm a seasonal bucket list or add adventures as you complete them as a record of happy memories. You have 2 fun lists, I think. No, they're giving you 1 per quarter. So a fun list for every season. So that is your wild card page pack. Everyone used to washi tape these in when I used Power Sheets, but now they actually have, I don't have it, a snap-in dashboard, like a clear pocket you can insert your wildcard pages into. So that's really nice if you're a wildcard page user and you want to have these in different places in your Power Sheets. Something else that I love is their pencil pouch. I love the color they sent to me. This was just a random, I didn't get to pick it, but I love it. cream. I love the blue grosgrain ribbon and the color of it. And this holds a lot. I only have 4 pins in here, but you could fit a lot. The liner pulls out and you can completely wipe this down. So it's the wipeable, waterproof. You don't have to worry about it. And they have, I think, 3 different pouch sizes. They are very tough, wipeable on the outside. I think they'll pretty much last forever. And so this is their like pencil pouch size. And then they have a brand new, this is the last product, you guys, quick start guide. It has rounded corners. It has slick pages. So I just want you to know that if you're going to want to write on any of these pages, you're going to want like a Sharpie fine tip. I don't have my fine tip one here, but you're going to want a Sharpie like fine tip marker because these are very slick. And I see anything else you'd have to, or you could write with ballpoint and just give it a second to dry. This is basically divided into the different life sections. So community, family, finances, health and wellness, home and spaces, faith, work and learning, and personal growth. And under each of those sections, so they give you the same goal breakdown example that is in the Power Sheets of a yearly goal breakdown. And then they take you into the first section. Each section has a page marker like this. So the first is community. Under each section, they give you ideas for that section of life, big dream and finish line goal ideas, monthly action item ideas, continued weekly action item ideas, daily action habit ideas, and then community focused books you'll love, and then gathering ideas, favorite conversation starters. That's all under community. Then they do the same thing under family, building an intentional family life, goals for parents, broken down into those different big dream and finish line, monthly, weekly, and daily. Then goals for pregnancy, goals for postpartum, connect ideas, skills to teach kids, goals for spouses, broken down, and then goals for family members, broken down. Then you go into the next section, finances. So you get the idea. Under each section, they're going to give you a whole bunch of goal ideas. So if you are new to Power Sheets and or new to goal setting, and you really feel like I would like some guidance, like in coming up with these goal ideas under each section and like which category they would fit under and books that they recommend under each section, then you might want to pick up this little quick start guide. It is, how many pages? 111 pages. So it's just a little guide for you, and you could use it every year with your Power Sheets. You do need to give it, it's not one of those lay flat books. You're going to have to give it some work to get it to stay open, but it's a little guide to go along with your Power Sheets. All right, guys, that wraps up my Power Sheets 2024 review. I'd love to hear all your thoughts down in the comments. I really like to hear what you think about products, whether you're purchasing them or not. Let's talk down in the comments. If you are purchasing, do not forget to use my Power Sheets discount code. I will put that down there. I think it's Amanda's Favorites, but I will have all that information in the description. And then I will link my affiliate link also. Thank you so much for being here. Take care of yourselves this week so you can take care of others. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.